So these antiparasitics are being heavily attacked and are being suppressed. Every time I mention ivermectin, mebendazole, fenbendazole, and I have hundreds of success stories, I get attacked. I get attacked by mainstream doctors and mainstream oncologists. And just going back to what Kevin McKernan said about this phenomenon of trying to retract papers, get good papers retracted. I've had this happen to me very recently. We published recently a paper on fenbendazole, 3 cases of stage 4 cancer patients who had failed 3 or 4 or 5 lines of chemotherapy and mainstream oncology regimens. These cancer patients were dying. They took fenbendazole and they became cancer-free. And we followed them up and up to 3 years. And they stayed cancer-free for up to 3 years. So we had 3 cases. We published this paper a few months ago. This was only the second paper published on the antiparasitic fenbendazole in the past 5 years with human cases. The first one was published by Stanford University in 2021. And so they had published 3 cases in 2021. We published 3 cases in 2025. Within a month or 2 of the publication of our paper, now it passed peer review and it was published, we were attacked by the editor of the paper, who's actually the president of the City of Hope Cancer Centers in the United States, in Atlanta, Chicago, and Phoenix. This was Dr. Maurice Markman, president of City of Hope. So a big time oncologist with a lot of, big pharma funding behind him. He said he's going to pull the paper, and they didn't have a good reason to pull the paper. In fact, the reason that they were putting was that I was giving, medical advice to other cancer patients with fenbendazole. And so that was some kind of a conflict of interest. And because, that wasn't declared in the way they liked, that they were going to pull the paper. And so, this is an attack. We're going to see these attacks, not just on Kevin McKernan and David Speaker's work in trying to make the link between COVID vaccines and these turbo cancers, but even those of us who are going to try to treat these patients and help these patients and try to get that work published with antiparasitics and these turbo cancers, we're being attacked, and our papers are being attacked for retraction as well.